Yeah,
that
honestly,
sounds familiar.
yeah,
Was she not talking about a housemate in general?
Maybe, but it didn't
Because we
sound
lost
like that.
Austin.
It didn't sound like that at the time. It sounded like one of the newbies was going to go, but they were all such good.
Production thought no one had cottoned onto it, and now you've uncovered them.
When Jessica came in, they thought, oh, she's so entertaining. We've just got to keep her in the house. She's just amazing and entertaining.
You don't like Jessica now.
Oh, shut up! Get off this podcast.
Wait, because and I retweeted my own tweet because you can do that now, and that's really lame.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I was watching The Apprentice, and when
did you watch?
I did watch the series of The Apprentice. So for me,
tell me what's she like then?
For me, she's someone that is known, so I don't think she completely doesn't deserve a place in
what
Celebrity
was she like
Big Brother
on
House.
it?
I tweeted Jessica will be in Celebrity Big Brother,
Oh.
she is. So I made a prophecy, and it came true. Cool. Now Jessica, for me, is a disappointment because she's not delivering what she did on The Apprentice.
Which
for me.
was?
She was very scatty, very desperate for it.
She's desperate.
Not ashamed to show
desperate.
it. In the boardroom one time, I think she was being called up about why she was in this process, and when other people everyone wanted it, she said, "But I want it more" in front of Lord Sugar, and it was really funny that she just let her desperation be right out there. To be fair, her business idea was shit. It was never gonna work. But I think she was selected for that show for her personality.
Okay.
Because The Apprentice is no longer a business show; it's an entertainment show.
That's true.
But no, she was interesting to watch, funny to watch.
Okay.
Because she's so sort of scatty and was emotional. She, I think there was a task where they had to design jeans, and she forgot to take the jeans to the photo shoot, and she had a complete meltdown. To the point that Karen one time had to tell her to go out and get some air. She was a big personality out of probably quite a bad bunch this year.
Okay.
So, I could see her being in the house.
Well, she's still desperate for Callum now.
Yeah, but do you know that she is in a relationship with the second place contestant of this year's Apprentice?
Yes, I did know that. But he said, oh, no wonder she fancies Callum best, so do I.
Oh, God, please, Courtney.
That's what he said.
Courtney is a wet blanket. He's got no personality. Couldn't deliver a pitch. I don't know.
Is he nice looking? Or?
Excuse me, I'm Belgian.
I can rewind if you want. I think we should just leave it in there.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. I don't know, reasonably, I suppose, if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not ugly or anything, by any sense of the imagination.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She is... Oh, anyway, we'll go.
I think that she's not... I think the problem with this house is too many bloody people. When are we ever going to get rid of any of them? It's going to be a final where you've got to get rid of 10 people and they get a 2-second interview.
It always bloody is.
Yeah, I know. But, she doesn't get a chance to show her personality.
And also, coming in as a newbie, you don't really have a chance anyway, I think.
She's the lowest of the pecking order in terms of celebrity in that house.
Yeah, big time.
None of them... I think Colleen said she watched The Apprentice. I don't think anyone else actually knows who she is.
No, even Chloe was looking down on her going, oh, you're just off The Apprentice, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, Jesus. Where does The Apprentice rank against Geordie... No, not Geordie Shore. Yeah, Geordie
What
Shore.
channel is Geordie Shore? Is it MTV? Okay, well, at least The Apprentice is a BBC show. So
Prime time, too.
Prime time. So, now, Callum Best... Can you explain to me, in simple terms, what is attractive and appealing about this man and why everyone fancies him?
I think it's his accent, partly.
Oh, hey, Mom, you got to stop talking to
that?
people about the vegetables. Bless you. I love you, Mom.
What is the accent? George Best was Irish, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Callum Best, has he cracked America? Is that why he's got that accent?
I think he's probably cracked most of the girls in America, but fuck knows. Do you like his accent then?
I wouldn't say that I like the accent, but I think it's part of his allure to the girls, and maybe the tattoos.
Ugh. Do you think Callum Best's nice looking?
Not for me, not to my taste.
No. But why does everyone fancy him so much?
Maybe he gives off some kind of...
That's what I think.
Aura.
Yeah.
Oh my God, someone said aura the other day in the diary room.
Yeah,
Jamie about Bianca.
Yeah, she's got a lovely aura.
I don't know what an aura is. Some kind of pheromones. I don't know what it is.
I think Callum Best must wear really nice smelling aftershave because there's no other explanation for his rampant appeal. It's he's not the only guy in the house.
No, and Jessica, who's gone in there in a relationship, seems to like him. And
on the first night she was scrapping with
it's
George
almost
Shore
as if it was preordained.
And then Colleen was in the garden. She went, Callum's not interested in any of us.
Yeah. Colleen. And then Stacey tried to lay the claim down as if, like, don't bother trying it, you two.
I've been here longer than you guys.
Exactly, like, I'm first in the line. Like, what part of Callum doesn't want to be this kind of player did you girls not understand? I don't know. I mean, not that he's playing that down himself.
But do you think that Callum has reformed his image as a love rat, i.e. fanny rat, or do you think he's still just ready to fuck anything in sight at a moment's notice if he wasn't on TV?
If he wasn't on TV?
Yeah.
Quite possibly. But then I have to say that I only know Callum best from his Big Brother days, because... What was he on? X on the Beat? No. Love Island,
yeah.
Back in the day. And back then, I mean, even now I still refuse to watch Love Island as a direct competitor of Big Brother.
I watched it.
That's terrible.
But how come him and Bianca act like they don't even know each other?
Were they on Love Island together?
Yeah, they went out with each other on it.
Oh, for fuck's
sake.
They
won it together and went out with each other on it. And
what does it mean if you win Love Island?
Fuck knows, I can't remember. It was so long ago. But then she did an interview saying he was disgusting and he treated her like a bit of crap.
Well, that's a storyline that Big Brother's not picked up on. Or
it's
even
weird.
Drawn any attention to, even in, like, Marcus's intros. Because did he? I didn't hear it.
No, not at all. But everyone knows that Callum Best and Bianca used to go out. Oh, I thought everyone did, apart from you.
Apart from me. I'm the one person in this universe that doesn't know Callum Best and Bianca Gascoigne had a thing.
They definitely had a thing.
I do boycott Love Island, though.
Oh, well, I do now, because now it's like one of them Towie kind of shows, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, with normal people.
Yeah.
Oh, it used to be Celebrity Love Island.
Normal-ish.
Yeah, normal people that have been on X on the beach.
Exactly. But Jasmine also had a pre-existing romance with Callum, which came out in her interview with Emma.
Reminds me.
Emma said to her, there's been rumours that you guys actually went out.
Yeah, and she kind of suggested they'd, like, fucked and stuff.
Yeah, and then Jasmine's like, well, yeah, he hasn't fucked Callum Best. That's just standard.
Was Emma like me, for one?
Yeah.
Never know.
Did you like the fact that Jasmine got that interview the next day? It was kind of weird.
It's too little too late. Put her on bots. Like, if you get shafted, you don't get an interview, right?
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. You don't get the reaction and the kind of the whole show of it. No.
Oh, hold on. Austin got an interview with Emma, didn't he? But that was because he went out. There was a crowd, wasn't there, when he went out?
Yes,
because it was Friday night.
On a normal eviction night, yeah.
And then Emma had a go.
Shell shocked. Emma kind of said to him, really sorry about that, didn't she?
Yeah.
She felt a bit shit about the whole situation.
With Jasmine, she had a go at her about swearing, even though it's past 9 p.m.
Yeah,
That's
and
Emma's
it's like,
problem.
She's trying to be Davina or something like this. Is Channel 4, don't swear. It's not even. It's Channel 5. Anything goes. You can say fuck, shit, bugger, whatever you want.
Can.
And then Jasmine was trying to censor herself but couldn't. Like,
I know.
It was all very pointless. Highly pointless.
Yeah, Jasmine shouldn't have got that interview. It's crap.
It was all crap.
So the next thing that happened was face-to-face nomination.
I love a face-to-face nomination.
Where were they? Were they all back in hell again?
Yeah, they were back in hell for
I
no
thought hell was
particular...
closed.
I thought it had frozen over. For no particular reason. And...
Yes.
Do you remember the method of nominating was putting your hand in some kind of small volcano, which had something which was supposed to be blood in it, but it was so liquidy.
Yeah.
The task team had failed royally on this one. That when you put your hand on it, you could barely see a mark on the fucking picture.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a Tesco's next door. Ketchup, jam. I don't know, it's probably got a butcher's section.
Just send Jedward round with a trolley. They'll sort you out, no problem.
Exactly, we've seen that before.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wouldn't have mentioned that.
I was disappointed by the effort of the task team.
Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm being nominated and abused by everyone in the house, I get a little bit defensive. Apparently, Jedward are not allowed to be defensive.
Are the defensive duo?
Yeah.
They are defensive about absolutely everything.
Don't you think they've got a right to be defensive, though? Because everyone is on their case all the time.
People just write them off because they're Jedward and they're the biggest joke act. I mean, I don't see anyone really trying to get to know Jedward ever.
Apart from Speidi. Speidi did.
Yeah, that's true, because they had shared names.
Yes, shared joint name. But even they turned on Jedward in the end.
Well, competition, isn't it?
Yeah. But Stacey said they were covertly hostile. And they were all just having a go at Jedward. This was James Jordan's undoing, though, because he picked on Jedward bad. But this was while the vote was still open to evict someone. And that's how Jedward survived, because James Jordan... Everyone was bullying Jedward, bullying's a strong word, but you know.
It's a very strong word, especially in the Big Brother house.
But it happened, and then Jedward survived because of that.
So you believe that this was James J's undoing?
I think so.
Was the Jedward army?
I do.
Took their revenge.
Planet Jedward. But did you notice Jamie nominated Jedward, but Jedward didn't nominate Jamie, even after he had that massive go at them and said they were fake.
Yeah, the biggest joke of history.
And they still...
Well, have you looked at yourself, James, Jamie?
Washed up footballer. And they still didn't nominate him.
He's only because he's Danielle Lloyd's ex.
Yeah.
Bring back Shilpa. All's forgiven.
And then this is when Kim said to Nicola, "It's a shame you're such a lovely girl with a kind heart, but you're a little bitch."
It's mutually exclusive, surely. A nice girl, but a little bitch.
But she didn't call her Nicola, of course.
Nicole. I've got a theory with the Woodburn-Nicole feud.
Yes.
I think
good. I want to know. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is my highest engagement I've got for tweet this year. When I tweeted that I feel we're not seeing the full story here, because where has it come from?
Yes.
And not just Nicola and Kim.
Yeah.
But why is the whole house at each other's throats?
Yeah. I was going to ask you the exact same thing, because she just seems to have turned against Nicole.
Nicole.
For no reason.
McLean, apparently, not McLean.
Mean McLean.
Mean McLean.
But mean doesn't rhyme with McLean.
Mean McLean.
You're right. There's something missing there, isn't there?
Chastity.
I think there's something missing with Jedward as well. Why everyone hates Jedward so much? I feel like we're missing something there as well.
I just think everyone's predisposed to shit upon
hate
Jedward because they are an X Factor joke act. But 3 number 1 albums.
Oh,
talk to me when you've had.
We've had 3 number 1 albums, Stacey. You were just didn't finish as far as us on the X Factor.
I thought she was a finalist in X Factor USA. Jedward certainly didn't make the final. You remind me of a Young Boy song.
I wish I could do a Jedward accent. I can't really do it. So then, Spencer and Heidi nominated Jamie for unacceptably screaming at Jedward, and I loved that as a nomination.
That was nice to see Speidi jump in defence of Jedward.
They were like,
that's what we want to see. I want to see Jedward and Speidi join together.
When everyone was nominated, I do. When everyone was nominating Jedward, one of them was like, "Oh, but," and the other one was just like stood there, like not saying anything, like "Shut up."
One of Jedward.
Yeah. Can you tell them apart?
No, I can't. But I think one of them's had work.
One is like one.
Surely it's like Ant and Dec. They always stand John and Edward, like Ant and Dec do.
I'm John. He's Edward.
Together we are
Jedward. So then, I said her Jedward doing something we're not seeing, but then we wouldn't know, would we?
I don't think they are, to be honest. I just think that's the way people view Jedward as a kind of lower class of celebrity, maybe.
I think you could be right. So were you actually surprised to see James Jordan go?
James Jordan's a funny one for me, because I despise the man.
Yes, as anyone would.
Yeah, but at the same time...
he was better this year.
He's entertaining, and he wasn't as bad this year, yeah.
He was much better this year.
Who was in his year? I've forgotten.
Gary Busey and White D, of course.
Of
Woodley
course.
Harrison. How could you forget?
Classic.
Clean that up. Do something about that. Gary Busey's bare ass.
Didn't he have to stay in a dome with Audley Harrison?
Yeah, and he farted.
Oh, and Channel 5's sorry attempts to promote the dome, under the dome.
Yeah, they used to show it in between, didn't they?
Yeah,
oh, so crap.
No, wasn't happy to see him back, but actually kind of was not too happy to see him go.
I wasn't.
Even though I dislike him.
He was
good. He was playing the game pretty hard.
He's playing the game.
He's playing the game right now.
He's playing it real good.
Where is Perez? Can we just talk about that?
Yes, where is he? They can't afford him.
I wanted Hopkins versus Perez, the sequel.
Oh God, no, I don't want Hopkins.
No, I quite like Hopkins.
What I could have done with one Perez rather than Chloe, Jessica and Kim.
You're right there.
It must have been the same price for one Perez.
They are low budget housemates.
Just a bit.
I mean, as much as I liked Jessica already, and I did like Kim Woodburn in I'm a Celebrity, and I do like her now, actually.
What was she like in I'm a Celebrity? Was she normal?
See, I'm struggling to remember. I'm thinking, she wasn't a nightmare like this, but then... In I'm a Celebrity, you've got other things which make you like people. Yeah. For example, that was a year that Katie Price returned to the jungle.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh. And then she did an eating trial alongside Katie Price, and she did really good on it. So when people do really good, they're like absolutely boss an eating trial. You're like, oh, respect for that, because you're just eating a kangaroo's arsehole.
That's true, yeah.
So maybe I've forgotten that she could have been a dick with other
Surely
people in the jungle.
Surely you would have remembered if she was going, "Don't start with me, lovey."
Oh, did she say darling? I just made that up.
I know she does, yeah.
I don't remember there being anything, but it just seems to me this whole thing just seems fishy, that she's come in and she's just going full throttle
just
from
straight
the off. And then